This is the demonstration of a pocket hand. So pocket hand is used to start helping your dog get into heel position without us having to use lots of hand gestures or body motions to get them into heel. So you want to start with a lifted platform. Usually a circle is best, so it's easier for your dog to pivot on than like a square or something like that. So something like this is usually best. So what you want to do is you want to stand where your platform would be somewhat in heel position, if that makes sense. And what you want to actually start with is you want to start with just a couple treats in your hand, and you want to hold them with your hand pretty normal looking. So hold it with your thumb holding the cookies like this, and being able to, your dog not being able to fully see them, but also not so much of like holding a cookie like this. So you want it to look a little more natural. So you can start with, again, your feet right next to the platform, and you're going to start with the cookie right next to your dog's nose and tilting it back. So what you want your goal to be is your hand pretty close, or I like to say glued, to your leg. So you don't want to do all of this motion where your hand's going back and forth, okay? So you can start with your dog out forward, and any back foot movement that you see, you're going to click and treat that. So you'll twist your hand. So again, most of your hand motions are going to be just with your wrist like this, okay? And it's also very important that your clicker or your marker is timed well. So you want to make sure that you're clicking or saying yes or using your marker when your dog's feet are actually moving, not when they stop, okay? Your next step will be on a flat target. So after you do your lifted target for a while, you'll move to a flat target. So this just helps transition your dog to get to the flat and not needing a target whatsoever. So this will change up on them a little bit because they won't be elevated. So sometimes it can be a little harder, or I should say easier, for them to step off and maybe get out of heel position a little bit. So it does take some time for them to build that up. So again, same thing. You will be putting that target right into heel position. And you can start with your dog out in front. And you can take just 1 or 2 steps to start. And again, this is all about moving your wrist. Okay, so your next step would just be completely on the flat. So this is, again, after a while, once you and your dog are feeling comfortable about them actually moving multiple steps before they're able to get that click and treat. But you'll start the same way, so you can do just a couple steps and they get a click. And after a while, you can try without any treats in your hand. See if you can get them to swing in. So eventually, your cue can just be a flat open hand dropped at your side. Yes.